What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Today we're taking a look at Enjin and its recent price action, along with some talk about news and fundamentals, and with the price prediction for the short and the long term as well. Before we begin, we'd just like to say thank you so much to everyone for their continued support, the likes and subscribers, Patreon and YouTube members, and all your amazing comments and sharing. We appreciate you all so much at the channel, and we've been growing incredibly fast recently, so thank you to all of you. Our community has been growing amazingly well recently. It's all down to you guys, so thank you so much. If you want to support the channel, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and turn on bell notifications as well. We're posting 4 videos per day, so come back every day for daily updates and analysis. In any instance, you can sign up to our free Telegram via the description. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. So as we can see for Enjin, there's been recently a heavy downturn in terms of basically since the start of April. Pretty much all the corrections and FUD that we've had in the market recently seems to have affected Enjin quite badly. As we can see, there's around a 78% correction from the recent all-time high, which is obviously a massive deal. It seems as though we've bounced back and now we're only around 63% from the recent all-time high. But it seems as though Enjin has got absolutely crushed recently in terms of price action. By the way, shout out to the person who asked for this video. They sent us an email basically asking us to cover Enjin. So if you have any suggestions for videos, just let us know down in the comments. And also you could send us an email at maximalistcrypto@gmail.com, and we'll take a look at anything that you want to see basically in the next week or so. We're really community focused on the channel, and we really want to keep putting out content that people want to see. So we want to do a mix of the channel favorites, you know, VeChain and Polygon, these kinds of videos that everyone really wants to see. But if you have any suggestions, just let us know. But as we can quite clearly see, Enjin has been absolutely crushed recently. This is a project that we actually are very bullish on the channel. We do actually have a position of this particular project. It's a very, in our opinion, a project that has a massive amount of potential fundamentally, and does seem to be getting a good amount of adoption. Obviously in the gaming space, when any kind of projects that have a good amount of adoption that are targeting the gaming industry in general, which is now the largest industry in the world, and esports is actually the highest grossing and watched sport in the world as well. You can obviously see that gaming is becoming a huge part of our lives. It's amazing for me as a personal gamer. Basically started gaming ever since I was a kid, really, around probably in the early 2000s, in the late 90s, early 2000s, started playing all kinds of games. And it's amazing to see like how much gaming has come into the mainstream. It's amazing. Basically, when you used to have like a PS2 or something, it'd be quite a niche pastime and not many people would be doing it. But now it seems like everyone's gaming. It's such a mainstream occurrence now. Gaming's only going to continue to grow, and this is one of the reasons that we're so bullish on Enjin. It really does seem like a project that has a huge amount of potential, especially with gaming just continuing to grow, and especially online gaming and the online space in general. They have all kinds of functionality on the blockchain, obviously, but all kinds of clan functionality and all kinds of interesting integrations that you can potentially have with games. So we are super bullish on this project, and we do think that it's going to perform well fundamentally into the future. Recently, obviously, we can see that the price action has been heavily correcting to the downside. We had this first market-wide correction here where we did see a double bottom like we did see for most altcoins, but then this recent downturn has affected Enjin very badly, and it doesn't seem as though it's recovered that much yet. We are actually almost 100% from the bottom here in the pump in the past few days, off the back of this huge dump in the market caused by FUD, in our opinion, and market manipulation. So it remains to be seen what's going to be happening for Enjin in the short term. It does seem as though it's forming this descending wedge here, as we can see, and quite commonly what happens with descending wedges is they break to the upside. We don't believe that the bull market is over, and we do think that Enjin is a project that should be very bullish. We're basically waiting to see what happens with Bitcoin. It's currently hovering at around 40k, and it doesn't seem as though it can break through that 41 to 43k resistance, bringing the whole market back up with it. And until this happens, we don't really know what to expect in the short term. If Bitcoin starts falling again, it does seem likely that altcoins as well are going to fall with it. And it remains to be seen really what is going to happen in the short term. We'd like to reiterate that we don't think that the bull market is over. And we do think that this, basically this coordination of a dump that happened a few days ago did seem very heavily coordinated and manipulated, because it was obvious that the market was in a position of weakness because of all the FUD that's been coming out. And then it seems as though quite literally billions of dollars of Bitcoin was sold on the market at the same time, which caused a huge capitulation and sell-off. We're currently in a period of extreme fear in the market, and this is not normally how bull markets end. We'd like to remind everyone of that. It's quite often, as everyone well knows, there's huge blow-off tops when there's massive amounts of greed in the market. And it's very, very, very unlikely that the bull market is going to end with extreme fear. The last time that we had fear, the likes of this, was in the 2020 crash for the pandemic in March. And basically what happened was we had a huge bull market that's died out of this, but it did take a while to recover. So it remains to be seen what's going to happen in the short term. But Enjin itself is a project that we are bullish on, and we could easily see it breaking out if we can continue to see some sideways at least action for Bitcoin, or maybe a little pump just getting back up to 44, 45k. We can imagine that Enjin could break out of this descending triangle wedge here that we've seen. And if that happens, we would like to see it recapturing these levels at around $2. Obviously with an all-time high of around $4 currently. We would like to see it coming back towards this, but currently we have to be realistic with the market conditions. Unfortunately, we still live in a market where Bitcoin leads the market completely, so all the FUD and uncertainty around Bitcoin itself is dragging the entire market down with it, which can be very frustrating when you consider that quite a lot of people have actually not got that much interest in Bitcoin anymore in terms of the newer investors coming into the space. So the fact that the market can be manipulated by just manipulating one coin when there are quite literally thousands of coins out there is quite annoying. But it is something that we have to deal with until, in our opinion, Bitcoin gets flipped, and then it's going to lose a lot of its credibility in terms of moving and manipulating the market. So we're still very bullish. We're very bullish on Enjin. We think this is a great project, and holding this long term, you're probably going to get really good rewards. Short term, it's very difficult to know what's going to happen. We still think the bull market is in full swing. This correction was massive, but we're currently hovering at around a point where it can recover, just provided that it goes sideways for a while. But it remains to be seen what will happen in the short term, and obviously if Bitcoin falls, then Enjin's probably going to fall as well, because Bitcoin is currently leading the market. So short-term price target for Enjin, we would like to see it come back up and hit this all-time high again of around $4. We think this could probably happen in the next few months, provided that Bitcoin basically continues to the upside and doesn't dump any further. Obviously, like we said, the short term is very hard to predict currently because there's a huge amount of volatility and manipulation happening. But we would like to hope that Enjin can break out of this descending wedge that we're outlining here, which we think is likely, as long as the market basically doesn't continue to capitulate with extreme fear. And then long-term price targets for Enjin, we do think this is a great project that could easily hit $10, maybe even $20 or $30, depending on the pump that it gets and also the market conditions that we see. So that's our little video for Enjin today, guys. We'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please let us know down in the comment section below. Also, make sure to hit the like button, as it helps the channel out so much. So if you're a fan of the channel, please hit the like button now. Currently, only 10% of our viewers are subbed, and we'd love to see our community continue to grow more. So please hit the big red subscribe button. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or sign up to a YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're going to be offering a host of additional benefits, including coin calls, and the higher tiers gain one-to-one access to us personally, as well as a look at our personal portfolio, our daily research of cryptos with massive potential, and not to mention a 100x portfolio that we're currently constructing. So please take advantage of that there. Don't forget to get 2 free stocks with Webull by signing up and then depositing $100 using our link in the description below. You can quite literally just deposit the $100 and get your 2 free stocks, then withdraw the money. So there's no reason not to do that, and they could be valid all the way up to $1,600 each. But don't forget to actually deposit as well. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.